Okay, so I'm out on a recce and I'm trying to be a little bit on the quiet side just for now because I'm looking for bluebells. Now I have found some, but this is clearly, I mean, the gate were open. There appears to be access into this woodland, but it's clearly managed. It looks like it's a chute. I can see bird feeders. There are some ducks just on this little stream down here. But I just noticed out of the corner of my eye when I was riding past, these. Now, I don't know whether you can see those bluebells there, but there's a lot of them. So really quietly, I'm in stealth mode. I'm going to go and see where I can see. So yeah, it is really nice in here. It's right by the side of a busy road and I am trying to be really quiet. I don't want to get shot by a gamekeeper, but there appears to be access into it, but it is clearly managed. There is game feeding equipment around and about. Game shooting season's over and done with, and I can't see any poults, but I don't want to stumble across anybody that's roost shooting pigeons or anything like that. So I'm trying to be really careful. I'm just trying to have a little bit of a quiet scout around, and then if necessary I will go and I will ask permission, because there is a little bit of a cottage just a little bit further down the road. I don't know whether it's their land or what. I'm just on the outskirts of it. I've not actually gone into it, into this woodland, but I wouldn't mind going further into it. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so these bluebells here are really nice. I'm unsure as to whether to go back and get my camera and just try and rush a couple of handheld shots. I'm not keen on where I am, although like I said, there is a gate in here, into here, and there does appear to be a path running through it. It's not signed, but it clearly is managed. So like I said, I don't want to get the wrong end of a gamekeeper's shotgun or anything like that. I know what gamekeepers are like. They're really protective of their land, their territory, but I'm not going right in. I'm not going any further than the path that I'm on, and this path does appear to be well trodden, but it's just too good to ignore. So car's only just over there behind you. I'm going to nip back and get my camera now. I'm going to get a couple of handheld shots from in here, because the lights come in and go in, and when the sun does come out, it's making for some nice shadows across the bluebells here. It's a carpet of bluebells. So check back with me in a minute when I've got my camera. There were a car pulled up like literally 5 minutes ago, and I thought, hey, I'm going to get a bollock in here, but they've drove on. But yeah, it's just too good in here for me to ignore. So I'm going to be really quiet. I'm going to be really sympathetic to where I am and the fact that it's obviously managed, but I've got to get a few shots. So there are more. This little woodland is not as little as I thought it were. It goes way back. There ain't another soul about. I'm not damaging anything. I'm being really sympathetic to where I'm going. I ain't broke a twig while I've been down there photographing these bluebells. I'm going to get a photograph of the composition that I saw earlier, although I did take a couple already with my Osmo pocket before I went and got my camera front car. But I'm just going to go back and take another couple of shots of a little composition that I saw just up here behind me, and then I'm going to have a really quiet wander around in the bottom of this wood here, because it looks pretty nice a little bit further on. Okay, so I know where I am now. I know what I've stumbled across, but I don't think I should be here, but I didn't know. But I have actually stumbled on the jackpot as far as bluebells are concerned. So I don't know whether you can see. You're not going to be able to see behind me because this thing's rubbish. But it's just a carpet of bluebells, and there's what's the remains of a stream meandering through it. Now, again, I'm going to be careful where I stand, and I'm going to be quiet while I'm talking to you. I don't want to draw any attention to myself, but I've got to get some photos of this before this light dies. So, look at this valley down here. This little meandering stream, although there's not much water running through it, but that is stunning. But I know where I am. I know what I've stumbled upon. I didn't mean to, and like I said, this place is managed. Luckily, there's nobody managing it now, and I have been down there, and I did expect to get kicked out at some point if someone came here. But like I said, there's nothing to tell me that I couldn't come in here. So whether that footpath is public or not, I am not sure. But anyway, yeah, this valley here, stunning. I am now going to call it a day. I'm not going to push my luck any longer, but the sun now, I've just put my long lens on. You'll have to excuse this Osmo because lately it's just doing what the hell it wants. So if it loses my physog, I do apologise. It's meant to track me, but I think there's a problem with tracking system on it. But anyway, I put my long lens on and stared down the barrel of this valley here, and just as I did, sun disappeared behind a great big massive cloud. It looks like it's going to absolutely throw it down. So oh dear. I'm going to beat a retreat. I'm going to call it a day. It's tracking everything except me. I don't know what it's trying to focus on, but I'm here. Look. Turn. I'm here. It will focus on anything but me. So, right, I'm just going to turn it off. I don't know what it's supposed to be on face track, unless there's a face over there that it can see that I can't. Subject lost. There I am. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this thing. It's going straight in bin when I get home. Shooting in progress, do not operate pocket. Face track on. That definitely told me that face track is on. So that's me done. I am definitely calling it a day. I've done as much as I could down there. I've done as much as I could behind the camera now. I don't want to push my luck. So the car is literally 100 yards away. You can probably still hear traffic running behind you, but I'm going to call it a day. But as far as photography goes, look, this is a bit of a clue. Just 2 seconds. It's a bit of a clue as to what area this is. Just a sec. That is enough from me for today from here. I really do not want to push my luck. I know where I am now, I know what I've stumbled upon, and I'm just glad that there is nobody around. It is heavily managed, and when you've seen the shots being the operative word, you'll understand why I've had to be really careful. But like I said, the gate were open, there was nothing telling me that I couldn't come into this woodland. But I get the impression that I shouldn't be here now. I know that if I think I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't be here, but I couldn't resist the lure of these bluebells. I just came out for a bit of a recce. It's a bank holiday Monday afternoon. I was fed up of watching rubbish on TV. I thought I'd back off my ass and get something done and get out with the camera again. And it's mainly more of an appreciation post, a thank you vlog, because it's been a while since the Isle of Skye. We've had a lot happening. We've had illness and injury in the family. We've had problems with both cars. Debbie's car got major gearbox trouble. I've actually had to sell a kidney to pay for it. It cost that much to repair. Somebody crashed into my Ford Fiesta, rear-ended us. Some idiot that weren't looking beyond the end of his bonnet and then blamed my 18-year-old pupil when he clearly weren't paying attention. So I've had all that to sort out. We've lost a dog. Isla is no longer with us, unfortunately. Shortly after returning from Skye, she just stopped. She was 14 and a half and she'd had enough. I knew she was getting slow, I knew she wouldn't last forever, and I know my dogs. So this particular day, she just didn't want to go out. Put her on lead, tried to get her down the street, but she just did not want to go. She was dragging her heels and everything. So I think, well, when they get to the stage where they want to go but they can't, it's time. So I made an appointment for the vets there and then and took her the day after. So she is now in a casket in my office next to her dad. I've got a mum and her grandmum buried under the apple tree in our back garden, but I ain't got room for any more, so she's next to her dad. We've still got Connie and Pippa. So yeah, it's been a long, difficult couple of months since New Year, really. But since New Year, at New Year, I think on my last vlog from Skye, I think I said I got about 114 subscribers. I think now I'm well into the 250, so I really do appreciate, and this is a particular appreciation vlog to Paul Compton. After we met in November last year, a really wet outing on Home Fell in the Lake District. We both posted a vlog from there, and since he put his out, he posted a link to my channel, and on his recommendation, I think my subs count now is something like 255, something like that, might even be a little bit more. So this is an apology to everybody that's subscribed since Paul recommended. I have had a lot go off. I've not been able to get out, but I thank you all, and I thank Paul as well. Subscriber numbers are not important to me, and it's important that everybody that has subscribed understands that I'm a driving instructor and I'm rather busy, and this is a pastime to me. It's not a profession. I just enjoy getting out with the camera and taking a few photographs and sharing them. It's really, what's the point of doing it if you can't share them with people? If all you do is stick them on a card and keep them on a hard drive on your computer or whatever you store them on. So yeah, if you've liked it, just a little bit of a short vlog from this beautiful bluebell woodland, heavily managed woodland, please consider liking the vlog, consider sharing my channel, and consider, commenting. Comments are always welcome, and I know for a fact that I have got some comments that I need to catch up on, and that's another another thing that I've got to do. I've just stayed away from it, to be honest. I've had that much to do. I'm going the wrong way back here. I've had that much to do. I've not had time to do anything with YouTube and photography. So if I've already replied to your comment, that's good. If not, please, I will get round to commenting and replying. I'll try and reply to everybody. Not that I've got thousands of comments to reply to, but I will try and reply to everybody that's commented. So thank you very much. I'm going to shut up waffling on now. I'm going to make my way back to the car. It's just behind these trees. You can hear cars here at the road behind me. But yeah, just a short video, just a bit of a stumble upon this lovely bluebell woodland. Thank you all very much for subscribing and joining me this evening. I will see you all again soon. Bye.